Dragonflies are like the ninja warriors of the insect world. They're sleek, fast, and totally mesmerizing to watch. These guys have been around for millions of years, yes. They were hanging out with dinosaurs back in the day. Pretty cool, right? One thing that makes dragonflies stand out is their incredible flying skills. They can hover like a helicopter, zoom forward at high speeds, and even fly backward. It's like they've mastered all the aerial tricks. Scientists say dragonflies are some of the best flyers in the animal kingdom. So if there was an Olympics for insects, dragonflies would definitely take home the gold in flying. Now, let's talk about their eyes. Dragonflies have massive eyes that cover most of their head, giving them almost 360-degree vision. Imagine being able to see everything around you without turning your head. That's dragonfly vision for you. They use these super eyes to hunt their prey, like mosquitoes and other tiny insects, which they catch midair. Yup, dragonflies are the natural pest control we didn't know we needed. Another fun fact? Dragonflies spend most of their life underwater. Say what? Yep, before they get their wings and start zooming around, they live as nymphs in ponds or rivers for up to a few years. These baby dragonflies, aka nymphs, are like little underwater hunters, grabbing small bugs and even tiny fish with their extendable jaws. Once they're ready, they crawl out of the water, shed their skin, and boom, they transform into the dazzling flyers we all know and love. And have you ever noticed how colorful dragonflies are? They come in shades of blue, green, red, and even metallic gold. Their shiny wings look like pieces of stained glass. In some cultures, dragonflies are seen as symbols of transformation and good luck because of their magical look and fascinating life cycle. Oh, and here's a fun myth. Some people believe dragonflies are little messengers from the spirit world or bringers of good vibes. Whether you believe in that or not, it's hard not to smile when you see one zipping around on a sunny day. So next time you spot a dragonfly, take a moment to appreciate its awesomeness. They're more than just pretty insects, they're ancient survivors, expert hunters, and flying acrobats all rolled into one. Plus, they're doing us a solid by keeping those pesky mosquitoes in check. Way to go, dragonflies. In short, dragonflies are nature's little marvels. Tiny, fast, and full of surprises, they remind us just how incredible the insect world can be. Let's talk about the butterfly, one of nature's most stunning creations. Butterflies are like tiny flying rainbows. They come in all sorts of colors and patterns, making them impossible not to admire. They're the ultimate symbol of transformation, starting life as a little egg, then turning into a caterpillar, cocooning themselves, and finally emerging as a graceful butterfly. It's like nature's version of a glow-up. These little beauties love hanging out around flowers because, well, they're kind of foodies. They sip on nectar using their long, straw-like tongue called a proboscis. Fancy, right? Watching them flutter around from flower to flower is so calming, it's like they're spreading joy wherever they go. Butterflies also have a super cool skill. They can sense the world through their feet. Yep, their taste buds are on their toes. Imagine walking on your favorite dessert and instantly tasting it. Sounds fun, right? Another fun fact is their wings aren't just for show. The colors and patterns can help them blend into their surroundings or warn predators that they're not a tasty snack. It's like having a built-in defense system that's stylish too. They're also eco-friendly little helpers. By pollinating plants while sipping nectar, butterflies play a huge role in keeping ecosystems healthy. Plus, their presence is a sign of a good environment. In short, butterflies are more than just pretty, they're fascinating creatures that remind us of the beauty of change and the importance of living life lightly. Next time you see one, take a moment to appreciate its colorful dance. Oh, and let's not forget how diverse butterflies are. There are over 17,500 species worldwide, from the majestic monarch to the tiny blues. Each has its own unique style, like they're nature's little fashionistas. One of the coolest things about butterflies is how fragile yet resilient they are. Despite being delicate, they can travel long distances. Monarch butterflies, for instance, are famous for their migration, flying thousands of miles every year from North America to Mexico. That's like a marathon for a creature that weighs less than a penny. So the next time you spot a butterfly, don't just brush it off as another insect. It's a tiny miracle of nature, fluttering by to brighten your day and maybe even teach you a little lesson about transformation, resilience, and enjoying the beauty of the moment. Ants are small but mighty insects that have captured the interest of scientists and nature enthusiasts alike. Known for their teamwork, organization, and incredible problem-solving abilities, these tiny creatures play a vital role in ecosystems around the world. With over 12,000 known species, ants can be found on every continent except Antarctica, thriving in diverse environments ranging from deserts to dense rainforests. Ants live in highly organized colonies that can range in size from a few dozen individuals to millions. Each colony has a specific hierarchy and structure. At the top is the queen, whose primary role is to lay eggs. A single queen can live for several years and produce thousands of offspring. Unlike the rest of the colony, the queen doesn't perform tasks like foraging or nest maintenance. The workers are the busiest members of the colony. They take care of various jobs, including gathering food, building and maintaining the nest, and caring for the queen's eggs and the young. Some workers also become soldiers, tasked with defending the colony from predators or rival ant colonies. These soldiers are often larger and equipped with stronger mandibles or other defense mechanisms. One of the most fascinating aspects of ant behavior is their communication. Ants use chemical signals called pheromones to convey messages. For example, when a worker ant discovers a food source, it leaves a pheromone trail back to the nest, allowing other ants to follow the scent. This efficient system helps the colony quickly gather resources and respond to threats. Ants also use physical gestures, like tapping their antennae, to share information. Their ability to communicate and coordinate large groups is a key factor in their success as a species. Despite their small size, ants are incredibly strong. They can lift objects many times their own body weight. Some species can even carry items up to 50 times heavier. This strength, combined with their teamwork, allows ants to transport large food items back to the nest. Ants are also problem solvers. They can navigate complex terrains, build elaborate nests, and even farm their own food. Leafcutter ants, for instance, cut leaves and bring them back to their nests to cultivate fungi, which serves as their primary food source. This agricultural behavior is rare in the animal kingdom and highlights the ants' ingenuity. Ants have adapted to survive in various environments. Desert ants have evolved to withstand extreme heat, while some rainforest ants can swim or even build rafts during floods. Their adaptability and resilience make them one of nature's most successful species. In addition to their environmental adaptability, ants also play a crucial role in ecosystems. They help aerate the soil, disperse seeds, and control pest populations. Some plants even rely on ants for protection against herbivores. Observing ants can be a captivating experience. Watching a line of ants march in perfect coordination or seeing them work together to move a large object is a testament to their incredible social structure and problem-solving skills. In many cultures, ants symbolize hard work, persistence, and teamwork. Their ability to thrive in almost any environment, coupled with their complex social systems, makes them one of the most remarkable creatures on Earth. Next time you spot an ant, take a moment to appreciate the intricate world it represents. Grasshoppers are those cool little bugs you often see in fields or gardens, minding their own business or leaping away when you get too close. These guys are nature's pro jumpers, with strong back legs that can launch them up to 20 times their body length in a single hop. Imagine if you could jump that far, it'd be like leaping across a football field in one go. Pretty wild, right? What makes grasshoppers unique is their ability to adapt and thrive almost anywhere. From lush green meadows to dry deserts, they've got it covered. They come in all sorts of colors too: green, brown, even bright yellow or red, depending on where they live. Their camel game is strong. Most blend right into the grass or leaves, making them tricky to spot unless they move. One of the coolest things about grasshoppers is their music. Male grasshoppers are basically little insect DJs. They make chirping sounds by rubbing their back legs against their wings, a process called stridulation. This isn't just for fun, it's their way of flirting and saying, "Hey, ladies, check me out." Different species have their own unique tunes, so it's like a concert in the wild if you listen closely. Grasshoppers aren't just fun to watch, they're also an important part of the ecosystem. Birds, reptiles, and other animals snack on them, keeping the food chain balanced. Plus, their eating habits, even though it sometimes annoys farmers, help break down plant material and enrich the soil. But here's the thing, grasshoppers are big foodies. They munch on plants, sometimes a little too enthusiastically, especially when they gather in huge groups. Yep, when conditions are right, grasshoppers can turn into locusts, and that's when things get intense. These swarms can devour entire fields of crops, causing trouble for farmers and ecosystems. It's like a grasshopper party that gets way out of hand. Fun fact, grasshoppers are ancient. They've been around for millions of years. Long before dinosaurs walked the earth, they've survived all sorts of natural changes, which makes them pretty tough. They're also surprisingly smart. Grasshoppers have excellent vision thanks to their large compound eyes and antennas that sense the world around them. If you've ever tried to catch a grasshopper, you know it's not easy. They're quick and seem to know just when to jump. But if you manage to get close enough, you'll notice they have fascinating details like tiny patterns on their wings or how their legs look like mini machines designed for jumping. So next time you spot a grasshopper, take a moment to watch it in action. Whether it's hopping around, chirping its song, or just chilling on a leaf, these little creatures are a reminder of how cool and diverse nature really is. Who knew bugs could be this awesome? Bees are some of the coolest little workers you'll ever see in nature. They're like nature's busybodies, always buzzing around, making sure everything runs smoothly. These tiny insects play a huge role in keeping our planet alive, no exaggeration. Without bees, a lot of the fruits, vegetables, and flowers we love wouldn't exist. Crazy, right? Well, bees are basically nature's delivery service. They fly from flower to flower, collecting nectar and pollen. While they're doing this, they accidentally pollinate plants, which is just a fancy way of saying they help plants make more plants. It's like when you bake cookies and mix all the ingredients together, except the bees are doing it without even realizing it. And the result, beautiful flowers and delicious foods like apples, almonds, and even coffee. Oh, and let's not forget about honey. Bees are literal honey-making machines. They collect nectar, bring it back to their hive, and turn it into that golden, sweet stuff we love. It's their food, but lucky for us, they usually make way more than they need. That's why we get to enjoy it on toast, in tea, or straight from the jar. Not all bees are the same, though. You've got honeybees, which are the superstar honey producers. Then there are bumblebees, those fluffy, round ones that look like they're wearing fuzzy jackets. They're awesome pollinators too. And let's not forget about solitary bees like mason bees. These guys don't live in hives or make honey, but they're still amazing at pollinating plants. Now, life as a bee isn't all sunshine and flowers. These little guys have their fair share of drama. For example, honeybee colonies have a queen, and she's in charge of laying eggs. But guess what? If a new queen comes along, it's a full-on Game of Thrones situation. The worker bees will support one queen, and things can get pretty intense. Also, bees have to deal with predators, diseases, and habitat loss. Plus, let's not forget the pesticides humans use, which can be super harmful to them. That's why it's so important to protect bees. They're tiny, but they're absolutely essential. Honestly, bees are the unsung heroes of the environment. They don't just help plants grow, they're also a big part of the food chain. And let's face it, they're pretty cute too. Watching a bee buzz around a flower, all fluffy and focused, is oddly calming. So next time you see a bee, don't freak out and try to swat it away. Instead, take a moment to appreciate this little powerhouse. Bees might be small, but they've got a huge impact on the world. Buzz on, little buddies!